All right, so here we go. We are recording. So this is our April Tarot and Tea Party, 4 at 4. All right, so I'm Kathy Marie Howell, and I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, and this is my beautiful co-host.
Hello, I'm Ember. I am in Atlanta, Georgia, in my little office in Sandy Springs.
Perfect. And then we've got Corey on mute, and so anybody that's going to join us, like I said, hop on. You can come. You've got if you're in Facebook Manifest with the Moon, I shared the link yesterday, so you can join us live if you'd like to come and join us. Or if you want to drop a message there, we'll check the live stream before we end. But if not, if you want a card, let us know and we'll draw you one. What deck are you working with?
So
Amber?
I'm with the find the cover here for you. The Whispers of the Ocean. This is an oracle deck, and it's a beautiful oracle deck that I think I've brought to Tarot and Tea one time before. But it's a wonderful oracle deck that really takes a deep dive, and it's going to be Angela Hartfield is the creator of this deck. So, and it's going to be kind of fun and spicy and can get a little deep.
Ooh, all right.
What do
Scorpio
you?
here.
I
We like the
know.
deep.
You like
You did that.
for sure.
So
Yeah.
I did the light, okay, or maybe not light, but it's the Herb Crafters Tarot. So a little something different. I normally bring the Oracle, but this is a very different tarot. So still but it's nice.
I think
So
the deck is great. I have that deck as well, and I really love it. I love that. Like even though I know tarot really well, I find something different and new in it completely, and I can't read it like normal tarot. I mean, I do. I end up kind of doing it, but I learn so much about herbs, which I know very little, and it's so exciting to learn about that.
and it's fun, like in a fun way. I think that that's what's really cool about it. I did it for our um Tuesday Tarot
Yeah.
Tuesday. I did it for the what we had in the academy, and it was really cool. I was like, "Oh, this is fun." So I don't know if anybody else or who all else did that, but it was a bigger spread that we did, and it was. But you were to do it on your own, and I chose these cards, and I was like, "Oh, this is fun." So that's why I brought them here for all of us
Yes, I love that.
experience that. Yeah.
Corey doesn't have hers because she's driving, but Corey, do you want us to start with you? Would you like to pull a card just in case, I know things can happen when you're driving and you have to jump off every now and then. If you can
Yeah,
answer, let me know.
I just took it off mute. It's weird. It's kind of a combination of snowing and raining. Quite weird. But yeah, so yeah, a card would be great. I'll do the ocean, the oracle one that you have. And then let me know as well. I can pull a card later when I get home for someone.
Okay, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have you pull a card for someone in the academy, so it'll be easier for you to post. Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have a question in mind? No? Okay.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Let's just do general. Yeah.
You got it. Now I'm going to show the card once I pull it, but be safe. Don't look. You'll see it later. I'll share it with you later too. But I'll describe it as best I can as well. And I'm going to do, a little bit of my intuitiveness with the card. But I'm also going to share a little bit in the book too. It'll go a little bit deeper. But what I love about the book, it'll have like a nice little mantra or an affirmation to go with it. So I want to definitely share that with you while we're on this call.
Oh, neat. Thank you.
Okay. Your card. Oh, it's the number 39. Back on task. So be sure that you're using your time in the best possible manner. And you might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project that you're working on. All could use some fine tuning. So I'm sorry, let me look up the affirmation that goes with this. So it is a squid. And I
That's
love,
cool.
yes, I know, and it's gorgeous.
Mhm.
But
And
you
then-
know, about all the, like all of the eight arms, right? Like trying to do everything and trying to multitask and get everything accomplished at the same time. This is suggesting just take a moment, take a breath, and consider multitasking might not be the best bet for right now. Consider other ways of doing it. So the little affirmation that comes with it is to be sure that you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider, oh, it's just what I read. Sorry. Never mind. So one thing to consider about this too is that the squid is a nocturnal. So you can also like find things in areas that may be hidden in your life that you're not seeing, or things that are a little bit deeper that you need to dive into and include into your task and into your projects that you might be moving too fast through right now. And another really interesting thing about this card is about approaching your life and activities and goals kind of in a methodic manner. So like anytime you're starting to feel like a little overwhelmed or anxious, that the moment anxiety is coming in is to take a deep breath and to consider ways to reprioritize and just to make sure that you're not just doing the same thing over and over again because you think that's the way you've been doing it, and you might be overwhelmed and just like on autopilot and just checking off task boxes instead of really making sure that it's in alignment with what you need.
Wow, I love that. And that goes right along with what I was telling you when I kind of decided to stay and then not, and it's exactly what I needed to hear. That's perfect. Thank you.
You're so welcome. It's such a beautiful card. So yes, I'll take a photo of it and share that inside the Academy, and then I'll also share the information that's in the booklet too, so you can get that perspective as well. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tell you a fib. I thought it had an affirmation, and it's not an affirmation. It's exactly what's on the card. So
Oh, cool. Thank you.
because it was italicized and I haven't looked at the book in so long because I just do them, intuitively. For some reason, I thought they were affirmations.
Love it. That's really great. It is
Yeah.
always just exactly, it really is very fascinating to see how the cards mirror or reflect our life in some way, which is why we do this, right? Just to bring that fun element to life, as well as really anchor in this energy, this sequential energy, and to amplify and to hold space. So you have a list, right? I haven't seen anybody else on Facebook.
I do have a list. How about us? You want to do us and then we can do the list?
Okay.
So
Sure.
here.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
May I have a card?
Do you have a question?
I don't. No. What do I need to hear right now?
All right. What do you need to hear right now? Okay. The 10 of air. Alfalfa.
All right. Alfalfa. All right. I love seeing how the herbs connect to the tarot. That's so cool. Alfalfa. Why is alfalfa 10 of air? That's so cool.
Right, exactly. So yes.
I don't know.
And you're going to be cutting something out, right? Let's see. Hang on just a second. Let me get it here. because like I said, these are a little different, so I don't want to share enough. So compost your plans and allow new ideas to sprout. Breaking down leads to renewed fertility. Let your studies lie fallow, replenish and begin again. So crafting with the Tin of Air, it's growing alfalfa sprouts in a countertop jar. Eat them and wait for new ideas to sprout within. Plant a garden of renewal. Journal about what is broken down in your life. Plant your pages in a small pot beneath the seeds of a nourishing herb. Enjoy tea from this plant as it grows. That one definitely sounds like something for a future tarot and tea party, right? Use alfalfa in magical practice for good fortune and prosperity or to encourage recuperation. So, sounds like that time to really look at what you're actually doing and what you've been learning and to see what maybe you can have new come from it, right?
Yeah, yeah, I like that. Yeah, because right now there's a lot of balls in the air. So, and some of them I love, and some of them I'm just really kind of want to watch them drop and crash. So, so yes, that's beautiful.
Plant them, put them in a pot. Let's plant them. See what they come up and look like a little later.
Nice. I love that. Um, Corey, if you're still on, I think you are. If you're still on, I'm gonna suggest you take or draw a card for Kathleen when you get home and have the opportunity. She's traveling too. That's what made me think of that. You're both on the road right now, and I thought, how perfect. That's an interesting.
That's perfect. And I have the Faceted Garden Oracle. I'll pull for her and I'll post
Oh, I
that.
love it.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And she'll love that too. She loves, yeah, that sounds like her, right down her alley. So that's going to be exciting.
Oh, good. Perfect.
Okay, let's see. Kathy, Joe needs a card.
Okay. All right, let's do a card for Joe. Joe, this is for you. And you didn't leave any specific questions,
No.
but let's get you a card. Okay, Joe, this is for you. Oh, the way that they're written, I've got to have my glasses for this stuff. Okay, so it's the Haja of Fire, California Poppy.
Oh, that
Okay.
sounds okay. So Haja would be the queen, I
I
guess.
think so. Let's see. No. All right, maybe. Oh, like I don't know these. I do not know. It's been so long since I've worked with these. All right, hang on. This is gonna take 2 hands here.
Yeah, I love new tarot that makes you like expand your brain.
Right, which is another reason we like doing this too, but I'm seriously gonna have to look this up all the way
Yeah,
if
and
I
I
can
don't know,
find.
except that like it gets you
It's the
high. You know that.
it's the daughters. The daughters. Okay.
Daughters.
So
Okay, so
here,
that like
yeah,
the
because it's
age.
close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Okay, here you go. Joe, this is for you. So create with enthusiasm of a beginner, boisterous play, then sleep sweetly. Light up the landscape with golden joy. So the message is the Haja of Fire jumps at the chance to be creative. She cannot wait to begin a new project. She approaches everything with the playfulness of a child. Knowing the strong elixir of a California poppy creates magic, she takes small but confident steps towards independence. She may have watched an elder many times, but now she makes medicine for herself. Just as the California poppy flowers just as the California poppy flowers light up dry, wild desert meadows with their brilliant color, she stays open to the light, sways with the wind, and radiates delight. So the suggestion is craft fairy dolls from poppy flowers to inspire enthusiasm. Now I want to do that too, of course, because I'm like, that's awesome. Spend time gathering California poppy in a wild meadow and craft a relaxing elixir, or do a little guerrilla gardening with California poppy seeds and sprinkle joy everywhere you go. That sounds just like her. It's like, this is perfect.
I love that.
Beautiful. Yes.
All right. Okay, so we had two requests in the Facebook group.
Yes.
So I will share a card for Jamie. How about that?
Perfect.
Jamie. Hi, Jamie. This is just going to be a card just to share a message for right now, for the day, for the time. Okay, so we have shedding the old. Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh, yeah.
Change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so that you'll be able to see new prospects. So be willing to kind of like come out of your shell, break out of that old routine, and consider something related to healing or healing work at this time. And you may see an opportunity to generate a new source of income, or even be lucky enough to receive a financial gift or inheritance. So that's
Right.
That's an amazing card. Yeah, when you first see a crustacean there, like, oh, I don't know, where's this going? But that's a beautiful outlook on this. And it says that on a higher level, it may also indicate abundance in all areas of your life. All right. So Jamie, I'll share this card in the Facebook group, not inside our academy, but in the Facebook group. And then also a little more detail about it as well. There's only like another paragraph or so about it, but see if that resonates with you.
Perfect. Okay. Anybody else inside?
Aiden
Nope.
had
Yes. Yeah. So I'll do Aiden. So Aiden, this is for the energy of today, this 4/4. All right, Aiden. Oh, nice. Okay, it's the full dandelion. So we'd love to hear from you, ladies, as you get these messages.
I can't help but smile. It's almost an inside joke nobody knows yet. Should I say it? Have you put it, Kathy? Dandelion.
How about?
It is
Yes.
stock items for the next cycle that's coming up, the next moon cycle. So anyway, so not only the color, but the flower itself. So
It is beautiful. And so, yeah, with it being the start of the balsamic moon tonight or in the morning, this is perfect just to a beautiful reminder. Yes, what's happening here. So, okay, follow your dream seeds. So, be audacious in your adventures. Seek wisdom in weeds. I love that. Like, that's all perfect. So the world is full of adventure, open to what you have never known before. Like the dandelion seeds that float freely in all directions, trust the changing winds as you embark on a new journey. The bright yellow flowers are bold and lively. Be as audacious and spirited in your explorations. Often, though, as if a weed, dandelion is an inviting first medicine for new herbalists. Experience life as a beginner, be a pioneer. What is the message here? Like, we've heard beginner, beginner, or I've definitely have heard that, and money and well, like, it's like there's obviously a theme here. Okay, crafting with the full. Harvest a dandelion seed and wear it as an amulet when you set off on a new journey. Make a dandelion vinegar and sip it when you need to be bold and audacious. Practice finding wisdom in unlikely places. Create a mandala with weeds.
All right.
All right. I'm going to be using this card for our next next cycle.
Next month, like, yeah, in the middle of the cycle when we've forgotten. Yeah,
Right. Have this beautiful reminder.
yeah.
Oh, love it. Well, I would like a card from the dolphins, please.
Oh, so you want a dolphin specifically, huh?
Yeah, from a dolphin. That's right. I'm ready for the beach.
We'll see if I can get you a dolphin here, but no promises. Let's see.
Right.
There are a bunch of dolphins in here. Okay. No, you don't get a dolphin. I can keep pulling until I get a dolphin if you want, but
Ooh, you know me. I'm always about abundance.
this is love where you are.
Oh, of course. Okay.
So
What
use
is
your
that?
so it's coral. So use your sensitivity
Oh, okay.
to know when to act and connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. No, I take that back. It's a clam.
Okay.
When I first glanced at it, I thought it was coral, but now that I'm reading about it, the photo looked like coral to me. And I think because it was red had something to do with it, but no, it's actually a clam. So it says contemplate your direction and trust what you're feeling and be present in the moment when life's not ideal or it's not an easy thing to do. And if you feel frustrated, to patiently wait for answers and process what's transpired. So if you find yourself consumed by past circumstances, you might be a little too nervous about planning your next step, but be sure to turn into observations and awareness and a heightened sense so that you can move with grace and style. You're invited to be in this moment.
Perfect.
There we go.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
With the sea, it's like, it's obviously the underground jungle, and there's so many creatures. I mean, what the whole world is like that. There's so many things that we've not ever seen or heard of or anything, and it's like our mind goes there. But even that, like you said, what did you say it was?
That's a clam.
That's what I thought you said it was the clam. Okay.
Because there's a small paragraph here that goes into detail about the animal and its connection to the topic. And but yeah, it's clams live in the mud and have a strong connection to the earth. So if you've been disengaged from your feelings, tune back into them as they can guide you now. And then it goes on to talk about clams ciphering water and how they feel rejuvenated after.
Very cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be
Clam look like that. I mean,
right.
clams, like big ones, but yeah, it's
And it's
interesting.
like must be laying sideways or something, right? Something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, all
All right.
right.
Something today. I am, but I mean like the herbal stuff too. Yeah, the poppy and the all of it, all of it. Yeah.
All of it.
So I checked a second ago, and we didn't have any other requests for cards today. So yeah, I think we got it.
I think this is great. Corey, thank you for being on here live with us. This has been fun. It always is. And thank you,
Yeah, thank
Facebook.
you. Yeah, and then I'll post that in the academy, correct? For
Yeah.
Kathleen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kathleen.
perfect.
Yeah. And that'll give Kathy a little bit of time to get the replay in the academy. And then yeah, you can post it under the replay.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. This is really cool. And that message was perfect for me today. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Well, hang on. Just a little housekeeping, because here you know how we always have to have just a little tiny bit of housekeeping. So just upcoming events. So number one, we always do the tarot and tea time on sequential days or months. So the next one we will be on. So anybody in Facebook land here, 5/5 at 5 p.m. Eastern time. We always do the Eastern time, but it'll be 5/5. So May 5th at 5 p.m. And then we all know that our new cycle is happening. Well, maybe you don't know that. We know there's an eclipse coming, right? We all know there's an eclipse, but we also have a new moon cycle in Aries, and that's happening on the actual new moon is on the 8th, but because we like to be in the full amount of the energy, we will meet on April 7th at 7 p.m. inside of Luna's Vault Academy. And that's where we will create a physical version of our intention through Divine Art Alchemy. And so it's really a magical process that is very fulfilling, and it feels, you know, all the good stuff. It gets our creative juices flowing, and then it anchors in our intention, and then we cycle throughout the whole entire we all the phases. So anything else you want to add with that, Amber?
the topic this month, the topic this month is a little bit lighter than the last couple. This is illusions. So illusions can mean so many things, and trying to think of like how that connects to your intention. Sometimes it is just obvious, and sometimes it feels like a stretch. But as we go in a little bit deeper, this is going to be kind of a whimsical topic, and it's going to help us find solutions to obstacles that are in our way. So I'm excited to get this topic going. And, you know, we kind of already given out the teaser that dandelion is one of the socks. So it's one of our plants.
Which is always that it's always fun to pull in the system of correspondences, the socks, and to use those to aid us through our intention. So Corey, are you still on?
I am still here. Yes.
Can you say just a few words on your experience? Because I know that you're probably the newest person that's been through this experience. I know I'm putting you on the spot now. If you can, or if you have a desire, we'd love to hear just a little bit about your experience.
Oh no, it's really been something that it's hard to explain. I think you kind of have to do it, but I think doing the Divine Art Alchemy has really changed. It's kind of helped to put things into perspective and to help keep me focused. And it's something physical, a physical representation that I have access to, and it's set out for me to see regularly, so I can kind of keep jumping back and see the little reminders and things that I'm working towards, or that I need to remember, really. And so I just think that it's been really, really great, actually. So I love it. It's encouraging. I was thinking of getting a depending upon what because this was like orange, so I was using a chapstick that was orange flavored. And so every time I would put it on, it would remind me of what my intention was. So I thought for this time, I'm going to find out what it is. And I want to find a flavor or something that has to do with that, because it just kept me, it was kind of like incense on the go, like, because I would put it on and
Yes.
it would remind me of what my intention was. So, but yeah, I'm newer, but it's had such a huge impact. And so I love it. So yeah.
Well, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for taking time to share that. I know it's sometimes a lot to explain, but we all have goals, we all have intentions, and we all have things that need to change and have to change. And instead of bumping our head up against obstacles, let's manifest with the moon. And things happen so much easier. And then you just pick up bits and pieces that you love. And the things you don't get, who cares? There's always another month. It's not for you right now. So it's just an adventure and the beauty is that we all get to share it together.
And then
Absolutely.
we have,
And the creative, yeah. Oh, sorry.
go ahead. No, Corey, go ahead.
And the creative things that both you, Kathy, and Ember, that you create, and the way and the prompts that you give us to think a little bit outside of the box and think differently about it is something that's really neat too. And there's always something that changes throughout that cycle that makes us kind of go back, but in a different way. So it doesn't get old, which I thought was kind of neat. It kind of kept making my intention or what my idea about this cycle, it kept kind of changing and morphing and throughout. So that was what was really cool too.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, because what I was going to say is just, at the end we have this beautiful piece of artwork. And for me, like I'm an artist and I do a lot of texture art. So it's not like I'm a perfectionist artist, like I did hair art for a long time. But for me, I have to create. And I really feel like that people in general need to create more. And anybody can cut and glue. I'm like we all can do that. We don't have to draw, a big picture or anything, but to put our intentions into physical form so that we see them, like what you're saying, Corey, of having it out, it really helps us, because if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. And I think that that's what so many people experience in our fast-paced world, that it's so busy, but when we have it in front of us and it looks beautiful or entertaining or whatever, it can look whatever it wants, whatever it looks like, but it is a reminder of our presence and our purpose and where our vision of where we're going. And so I think it is an experience. Definitely.
And I also like to add too that I really like that you provide everything that we do need. I mean, we can add additional, but I think that that's what's really, really helpful is all of the creative things and the pictures and the words and all of those things. So I could come without any anxiety or what am I going to do? And it just all kind of just flows and it just happens. And the things that you have for us, I think that's what I really love too. Just because I don't have all that time. So you've already put that together, and then I'm able to then morph it to me and then keep adding as I want, if I want during the cycle. But I think that's key, is you've already put all that together for us. And so we're able to work through it and make it our own. But I mean, that's what's really it's wonderful. So yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to add one thing, because that is us, because I'm always like, my kids are older and I'm like, so they send me, they want something and I'm like, do you have a link for that? Do you have a link for that? Do you have make my life easy? So I love that you appreciate that, because I think the easier life is, I get to have more fun when life is easy. And I think that's pretty true of everybody. But I think, yeah, I very much appreciate you sharing that and saying that you appreciate that too.
Yeah, it just takes the stress out of it and allows us to focus on our intention and what the collective intention is. And I just think that it's really great, because I was like, I would never be able to come up with half of that, you know what I mean? Or if I did, it would take forever and then I would miss that whole cycle. And I would be back again at the next one. Really. So it's really great.
Yeah, it's,
Perfect.
we want to see where you could show up without any preparation. That no matter how you show up, you've got stuff ready to roll.
Yes.
Yep.
Do it your way. Yes, absolutely. Well, okay. Well, thank you very much once again for being with us. That was a little very impromptu. And Corey, thank you very much for sharing your experience. I know it's hard. It is something it's very hard to describe, but I think you did really well for anybody that's listening in. And it was great to have that feedback because that's exactly how we designed the academy, and would love to welcome some more people in there that are ready to manifest on the next level, right?
On the next level, spiraling up.
Spiraling up. Yes. Okay. Well, we will see you next time.
See
Happy
you next.
manifesting.
Cheers, everyone.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.